What was that? Oh, you said you like my red shirt and how I incorporated that into a fire sign video. Yeah, what can I say? Hola my beautiful lotus flowers, welcome back or welcome to my channel. If you're into nerding out on everything astrology, spirituality, and self-transformation, this is a community for you. Today is all about Sagittarius rising, aka ascendant sign. If you're not familiar with what the rising sign or ascendant sign is, you can refer to this video for more detail. But a little summary is that your rising sign is basically your initial impressions towards other people and your initial reactions to the world around you. Whereas your sun sign is more of your egotistical nature, and your moon sign is who you really are and what you really need at your core and your emotional instincts. We're going to start off by talking about some of the general traits of somebody who has a Sagittarius rising. Then we're going to talk about some of the potential difficulties that a Sag rising may deal with in life and their strengths as well. And as a bonus at the end, we'll talk about some Sagittarius rising celebrities and how they portray the traits we talked about. Now let's talk about the general traits of somebody with a Sagittarius rising. First and foremost, it's important to know that Sagittarius is the mutable fire sign ruled by Jupiter, symbolized by the archer, specifically the centaur. I'll walk you through what this means for the Sagittarius rising. The mutable modality means that they're very adaptable and really like change. So for the Sag rising specifically, they love searching for new experiences, meeting new people, and learning new things. With the fire element, this means that they can come off as energetic, passionate, and outgoing. Being ruled by Jupiter, the planet of enlightenment and expansion, the Sag rising is oftentimes going to have a grand vision of what they want their life to be and will oftentimes strive for a greater purpose, higher learning, and accomplishing greater things in their life. The archer symbolizes a Sagittarian's need for a direction and a purpose in life, kind of like the archer being focused on a certain target. Second is that Sagittarius risings are known to have an extremely enchanting, captivating presence and are often very attractive. Fire elements in general are often unforgettable people, but especially with the Sagittarius rising, they seem so unique and there's something just so compelling about being in their presence that a lot of people are just attracted to a Sagittarius rising, both physically and for the way that they are internally. Third is Sagittarius risings often come off as super optimistic, free-spirited, and mature individuals, but are actually quite meticulous as well. Jupiter's expansive energy, the fire element's passionate quality, and then being a mutable sign all combine to make the Sagittarius rising constantly moving on to new things and new experiences. And despite seeming like this free-spirited, kind of wild person who just goes with the flow, they are actually very particular about things in their life. And the reason for that is we go back to this grand vision they have for their life. Sometimes they can become really idealistic with that vision, making them very nitpicky about certain details of their life, certain people, or certain experiences if it doesn't really live up to that vision. Fourth, discovering the truth and maintaining a sense of justice is actually important to a Sagittarius rising. Because of this higher wisdom and expansive theme that follows significant Sagittarius placements, oftentimes they're going to really value finding the deeper truths to anything in life, whether it's educating themselves on a certain subject, whether it's philosophical or spiritual. They're very focused on finding the deepest, most authentic truths to whatever they value. Fifth, Sagittarius risings are naturally amazing against competition and often excel at climbing societal hierarchies. Once again, this definitely stems from their amazing social ability and natural magnetism. People just naturally want to hear what Sag risings have to say and just want to pay attention to them. They're just so interesting to other people. So it's only natural that they can easily gain status status in life. If you're a Sagittarius rising or know somebody who is, leave a comment down below letting me know that you're watching. I love to know that you're here. And before we move on, be sure that you are hitting the like button for me, please, and hitting the subscribe button and the bell. Now, for some of the difficulties that a Sagittarius rising may deal with in their lives, I always want to just leave this disclaimer in here that I don't include this to be negative or bash on this placement. I always include a difficulties portion because it's important for us to recognize the negative aspects of ourselves and our lives in order to become the best version of ourselves. I just want to put that out there. The first difficulty in a Sagittarius rising's life may be that they often face a lot of massive obstacles and battles. Like we mentioned earlier, they tend to draw a lot of attention to themselves, and usually a Sagittarius rising is going to have the desire to climb societal hierarchies, climb the social ladder, and gain status and leave a significant mark in the world. But if you're going to do all of this, then you are bound to experience some really big mountains to climb over. With a Sagittarius rising placement, it can almost seem as if the Sagittarius rising person is meant to have a higher purpose in life. They're meant to do something. So they might naturally encounter a lot of betrayals and difficulties and a lot of negative situations that they just don't understand why it's happening to them. But ultimately, it's the universe trying to push them into doing something great, or just testing them to see if they're ready for the grand vision that they have of their lives. You know what they say, with great power comes great responsibility, and that can be very true in a Sagittarius rising's life. So it's important that they just stay in touch with their inner archer and keep their eyes on the target. The second difficulty is that Sagittarius risings may be toxic and hurtful towards others if they aren't careful. As we mentioned before, Sagittarius risings usually have a really big vision and ideal life that they want to live. This makes them have kind of high standards, maybe in personal relationships or experiences that they have, and this can bleed into their personal relationships in a toxic way if they're not careful. It's important that they have maybe a regular practice to help keep themselves grounded. Maybe having a regular gratitude practice might help remind the Sagittarius rising that even though it's important to be ambitious and keep their eyes on the vision and not give up, it's also important to be grounded in the here and now and be grateful for what you currently have and the people that you have in your life. The third difficulty they may face is they may encounter difficulties with their personal relationships. Again, going back to this really idealistic nature that they can have, it can be hard for them to hold on to relationships because they just are so caught up in this vision that they have that it can harm those relationships and make them hard to hold on to. But the other reason is something a lot of people don't know, but Sagittarius risings can be quite emotional in their own way. Even though they're not a water sign, which water signs are known for being emotional, they are a mutable fire sign, which means that they're always in constant motion, they're passionate, and they're always changing. It can mean that they have a really hard time letting go of grudges that they have for someone or something that may be long gone in the past, but they do tend to go a little crazy when somebody hurts them and can definitely hold on to grudges very tightly if they don't watch themselves. Okay, now for the strengths of somebody with a Sagittarius rising sign. The first strength is that Sagittarius risings often have a natural inclination for success with their career and with money. As we mentioned before, they have such an incredible ability to attract attention and just to socialize freely with people without a lot of anxiety or fear. On top of that, they have pretty much all the right placements depending on where their planets are also at, but they have all the right house placements to almost guarantee them success in their field, especially if it's a public field that they're trying to go into. Strength number 2 is that Sagittarius risings have an incredibly unique way of thinking and connecting with others. Their Jupiter energy often makes them full of new ideas and things that they want to share, and they're just really good at sharing it with other people and making other people understand their visions. You know, a lot of people are afraid to articulate unique thoughts or ideas that they have because they're afraid of what other people might think. But Sagittarius risings are often very comfortable in their own truths, and therefore they aren't afraid to articulate those truths to other people. Third, adding on to the previous strength, they tend to be one step ahead of everybody else because of their unique way of thinking. Again, because they are so open-minded and willing to stand by their own beliefs and ideas, then oftentimes they come up with new creative ways of doing things or new trends, and people end up following these later on a lot of times. They have that influence over people. They just definitely aren't afraid to stand out for doing what they believe in and initiating positive change in that way. Now for the really fun part, we get to talk about a few celebrities that have Sagittarius rising placements and kind of how they showcase those traits. The first celebrity we have is Michelle Phan, and if you don't know her, she's a beauty entrepreneur that definitely innovated the beauty industry in multiple ways. Fun fact, I actually interned for Michelle Phan at her old Ipsy office back in LA. And that was a long time ago when I thought I wanted to be in the beauty industry. So I actually got to work with her face to face and work on some of her videos with her. And one thing that I rave about is that she is so creative with her ideas. She thinks so outside of the box and she's not afraid to go for it. And because of this, she set multiple trends in the beauty industry. The first one being the fact that she was, I think, either the first person ever or one of the first people ever to create beauty tutorials on YouTube. And later on, she went to create Ipsy. She innovated monthly glam bags. She actually created the first subscription service to receive makeup items every month. And not to mention that a lot of people used to watch her videos simply because of her voice and her presence. People just really thought she had a very warm, optimistic presence, and people enjoyed her videos just for that alone. The second Sagittarius rising celebrity we have is Kim Kardashian. I just had to choose her because she is so huge at this point and also a little bit controversial for a lot of people. A lot of people love her, a lot of people dislike her. Whether you love her or dislike her, you cannot deny the fact that she has drawn so much attention throughout her entire career being a public figure. Just wanted to pop on here really quick and mention the fact that one of Kim Kardashian's best friends for many years is Paris Hilton. Paris Hilton also has a Sagittarius rising, and if you look at both of their career paths, they followed a very similar public career path, and it's just very interesting to look at because they both strongly exemplify Sagittarius rising traits, especially in the public eye. So I just wanted to put that out there. I don't have time to obviously talk about Paris Hilton too, but if you look at her life story and her career, it is very much a Sag rising, and it's just really cool that they're best friends. Anyways, moving on. First off, everything about her physical appearance screams typical Sagittarius rising appearance. She has the extreme magnetism, attraction, the voice, the way she holds herself, everything is very Sagittarius rising. But in addition to that, a lot of people claim, you know, that she's quite talentless and they don't really understand why she became so famous. But regardless, one of the things she did do is set trends. She definitely set trends in both beauty and fashion. And even though it's not right for society to have a certain beauty standard, she set the new beauty standard in society in a lot of ways, you know, with the big hips, big butt, big chest, with the way that her face appears. A lot of people really started to use her as their goals for how they look, how they dress, and how they do their makeup. And if you really still just don't understand why she became famous, I mean, she has a Sagittarius rising. So like I said earlier in the video, it's almost like they're meant to be in the public eye and become famous. The third Sagittarius rising celebrity we have is Jhené Aiko. And let me tell you, this has been my favorite musician since I found her like 11 years ago. She definitely exemplifies the traits that we talked about. The first thing being the fact that she has a very enchanting and sincere presence about herself. She seems very, very genuine and optimistic. On top of that, just like the two previous celebrities, she definitely set the tone for a new trend, but in music rather than in beauty. Her music has always had a very unique and very distinct type of sound, and she's always made her music very emotional, but also about a lot of more spiritual things. She was very into like Buddhism at one point, and a lot of her music revolved around these things. And nowadays, with everybody watching these, astrology videos, things like that are a lot bigger now, and they're becoming more widely accepted and recognized. But at the time that she started making her music, these things were not nearly as big as they are now. But either way, she continued being who she was. If you look at old interviews, she's always talking about how she loves astrology, she's into Buddhism, all these things that became bigger over time, but were not as popular as when she went into the public eye. Regardless of that, she stuck to her ways, she stuck to her authenticity in her music, and she stuck to what she believed in and continued to make music that she believed in. And even though it took her a little bit longer than the average artist to reach the peak she's at now, she reached it sticking to her beliefs and her artistic vision. After she started to gain traction, there were a lot of artists that came out that definitely took inspiration from her type of music. Again, all my Sagittarius risings watching this, be sure you're leaving a comment down below telling me that you're here, and be sure that you're liking, subscribing, and hitting the bell. If you haven't already, hop over to the LaBlue Lotus Facebook community where we talk more about astrology, spirituality, and using those for self-transformation. You can also go over to my Instagram and follow me at Marissa LaBlue, and watch these videos if you haven't already. I look forward to seeing you in the next video, sending you so much love and light. I'll see you next time. Adios.